So we have some good news for non-religious people in America. So bear with me because this requires some explaining here, but Religion News Source is reporting the following, quote, "The Federal Bureau of Prisons has agreed to recognize humanism as a religion after settling a lawsuit brought by an Oregon inmate." Now, some atheists and secularists might already reject this. They might object to this and say, but we're not a religion, so why is this a good thing? Now, yes, that's true. You know, we are not part of a religion, but this really isn't about that. It's more about whether or not you're entitled to the same protections under law that the religious get. Okay, so think about it more from a legal perspective and a rights perspective than just a label perspective. So with that being said, let me continue here. They say, the move comes a year after the U.S. Army agreed to recognize humanism as a religious choice for service members and may signal a broader government willingness to recognize humanism, a system of beliefs that recognizes no deity and emphasizes rational thinking. The AHA sued the prison in 2014 on behalf of Jason Michael Holden, an inmate at the Federal Detention Center in Sheridan, Oregon, who is serving a sentence for armed robbery. Holden was seeking the right to form a humanist study group, a right afforded to prisoners of other faiths. Under the settlement, the Federal Bureau of Prisons agreed to acknowledge humanism as a worldview and allow its adherents the same rights and recognition enjoyed by inmates of other faiths. Those rights include requesting time and space for activities, visits by pastors or other humanist chaplains, and access to literature and study materials. Okay, so, do I agree or disagree with this ruling? 100% agree with it. Understand, man, don't get caught up on the technical label and the definition. They may say, hey, under law, it's now a religion. But that's not really what it's about. They go on to explain, no, we're just saying we're acknowledging that humanism is a worldview, and part and parcel with that comes the same rights that any religious person would get. So if a religious person wants to say, hey, I need a pastor to come in for reasons X, Y, and Z. Hey, I need study group time or whatever. It used to be that somebody who's secular couldn't say, hey, I want to talk to a philosopher. Hey, I want to have a group get together where we can do some rational discourse and do some debate. It used to be the case that atheists and secular people got less rights in jail and religious people got special rights. Now we're making it so we even the playing field where humanism is going to be treated with the same kind of respect that's given to religion in some circumstances, and that's absolutely a positive thing.